Ink Ribbon.
So if you're like me, you're really excited about the Resident Evil 2 remake. And if you're also like me, you've probably spent way too much time researching what they could have changed from the original. Did they get rid of the original voice actors? Yes. Capcom, really? But so far everything else is proving to be spectacular, and with a little bit of searching and some educated guesses, I'm going to give you a couple reasons to be really excited for the remake. So first of all, we already have possible and probable confirmation from Capcom that it is going to be using the RE engine. This is the same engine that was used for Resident Evil 7. The PS4 is a powerhouse of a console, and it's capable of producing some amazing and almost photorealistic graphics. So if you're worried about how good the game is going to look, you can probably cross that one off your list. The game is most likely going to include VR features. This hasn't been confirmed, but after Resident Evil 7 became regarded as one of the best VR games of all time, and they spent so much time developing the technology for it, I find it really hard to believe that Capcom wouldn't utilize it for the RE remake. I mean, think about it. How cool would it be to actually be in the RPD, in VR, checking out everything like you're really there? It adds a new level of fear, it adds new gameplay modes, plus you can be more immersed in the game than ever before. Aesthetic changes can be both a blessing and a curse, and with a game of this magnitude, it's a really tough choice on Capcom. Resident Evil 2 took place in 1998, and back then, computers were big, fashion was different, there were no cell phones, etc. While this probably won't be changed, what everyone's really wondering is what changes are going to be made to the story and to the characters. For example, in the Dark Side Chronicles, Claire's outfit was redesigned to look a bit more Western, and the story was condensed, although that was to accommodate for gameplay. Judging by the remake of the first game, I think Capcom respects the original material enough to do it justice. And on top of that, there will probably be a lot of new extra content such as costumes and weapons, etc. Going by Resident Evil 0, it's probably going to be a lot of paid DLC, but that's okay. The fact that there's going to be new content in this game is awesome. And lastly, there's a really good chance that they'll remake Resident Evil 3. Now, I know I sound like a crazy fanboy, but hear me out. This is the business side of gaming. So, Capcom remade the first game from the ground up, and it sold really well. Then they continued on to do Umbrella Chronicles, which also sold really well. And then they put in a lot of effort doing the Dark Side Chronicles, also for the Wii, which was sort of a mini remake of Resident Evil 2 and Code Veronica, along with some other scenarios. And guess what? That sold really amazing too. And more recently, they remastered Resident Evil 0, and can you guess what happened? It sold really well and made Capcom lots of money. Game companies like money, and if they see a profitable pattern emerge, they're probably going to continue following it. So unless Resident Evil 2 was a huge failure, I can't see them not remaking other games in the series, but that's getting ahead of ourselves. For now, let's all take a breath and just be grateful that Capcom has decided to finally listen to fans of this amazing game. Information on the game is really scarce, so if I missed anything or if you have your own theories about the remake, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming videos. My name is Kai Morgan, and thanks for watching Ink Ribbon.